Hello everyone. This past year and a half, organizations have faced unprecedented challenges within the workforce that were not easy to tackle. As a result, we saw a surge in employers making significant investment in comprehensive and holistic well-being programs across the world. Mental health and well-being are nothing new to resources professionals. Now, this is on CEOs and board members' top agenda, and they are incorporated into the business strategies. At Workplace Options, we were serving pre-pandemic over 65 million members in 200 countries and territories. We've been providing well-being services for years, but during the pandemic, we had to significantly increase our work capabilities. We had to make the most relevant programs reach even more individuals with the level of care they needed. I'm going to be talking about trends and insight now. Reflecting on the last 18 months, we've been able to observe several of them. Disruptive events. Earthquake, flooding, tsunami, or the natural disaster, or workplace events like merger or downsizing exercise, unexpected death of an employee or terrorist attack. Typically, that's about less than 2% of all the situations that we come across on a daily basis. Starting in China in February 2020, the requests related to the pandemic started to go up. They actually peaked at 16% in May. In 2020, we averaged around 10%. And today, we are at about 8% of all events, which is much better than a year ago, but still significantly higher. Those severe stressful situations can lead to hyper-stress, anxiety, depression, or even burnout. Another trend was around the virtual versus in-person services. Thanks to technology and video, individuals were able to get support in a very convenient and safe-setting environment. Video has proven to be as effective as in-person counseling. Today, video represents 20% of all the interactions that we have. While technology is a wonderful tool, it cannot replace human connection and interaction, especially when in distress. We saw an increase in immediate, in-the-moment counseling support versus I'm calling to schedule an appointment for 3 to 5 days later. The length of those interactions also lasted 15% longer. Individuals need to feel heard, respected, and cared for. The members that we serve have traditionally been employees or international assignees, so-called expats. But we've seen a huge demand for adult students, especially in China, Australia, US, Canada, or UK. Not just foreign students, but also domestic students. They typically get a lot of help while on campus, but obviously this has not been possible with virtual study and travel restriction. Leaders in any type of organization have been under tremendous pressure to manage teams, sometimes across borders or time zones, virtually and 100% of the time. Organizational resiliency and making sure that managers or leaders are equipped and can recognize signs of distress among their team members has never been more crucial. I was on a call the other day with a lawyer from a large multinational. A teenage daughter interrupted in her office after school was over. She dealt with this with ease and in seconds, continued our conversation like nothing happened. She did not apologize, she did not have to. She was a pro. I have 2 kids myself, and although they are self-sufficient, it has been at times a challenge. It has been particularly hard for single parents or parents who have children with learning challenges. The good news is we've seen a 21% increase in employers wanting to do more for their employees, not just for their emotional or physical well-being needs, but also help financially. One of our clients pledged 30 million euros to support the 150,000 employees in 70 countries through a substantial benevolent fund. We also see an organization expanding the benefits they typically offer to their employees to their subcontractors, to individual partners. Even crew members on a ship or in film production get access to well-being programs. The ability to focus, concentrate, and build meaningful relationships has been a challenge. Healthy sleeping patterns have been disrupted. As a result, we've seen a rise in mindfulness stress reduction coaching, which is known to be highly effective. In addition to the pandemic, the events that occurred last year around social and racial injustice have heightened the need to support and help employees deal with the trauma. At Workplace Options, we are very proud to have such a diverse and inclusive culture. Our teams connect with individuals on a human level and provide the care they need to cope with the turmoil and uncertainty. Now, we do not have a crystal ball, but it is clear that this global collective trauma continues to impact all of us. Suicides are expected to be on the rise. We've seen this before, for example in 2008 during the financial crisis. There's already significant data showing that it is impacting the younger and isolated population. As many of us can see the light at the end of the tunnel, we see a growing number of employers who are wanting to bring back their employees to the office, at least on a part-time basis. Universities or schools are also widely expected to reopen in September in many countries. Domestic and international travel have already resumed in some locations, but it is expected to significantly increase in Q4 or Q1 next year. Due to these changes, we expect the needs and trends I have described earlier will increase, not decrease. In anticipation, we already see employers who are requesting on-site counseling activities. Some of the requests or themes we see around return to the workplace are how to reconnect at the workplace, the need for a personal roadmap to resilience and recovery, how to learn and grow from our unique experiences, how to manage hybrid work teams, incorporating employees' well-being into a company's strategic model as added advantages on a long-term basis. Data suggests time and time again that employee well-being solutions reduce healthcare costs, improve employee retention, and increase morale by helping employees build resilience skills to bring their best selves to work. At Workplace Options, we know there's a lot of work to be done. We will continue to follow the trends on the workforce on a global scale and build solutions that address issues organizations are facing in an ever-changing world.